It's BYOA, really.
It's BYOA. Doesn't have to be beer. That's the whole thing with BYOB. It's like it could be whatever you want. I'm sure it was BYOC for some of those people there.
Bring your own Coke.
Yeah.
Bring your own Coke because I'm not giving you any of my Coke.
Yeah. A little BYOC party.
Fuck, man. I've never been. That seems like it'd be a fun party to go to. A bring your own Coke party.
Yeah.
I would bring some Coke. It wouldn't be very good. Actually, you know, I'd have 2 bags. I'd have one that's not very good
For the other people?
and then one that's really good for
you.
me. Yeah. You go, man, I'm sorry. And they're like, shit sucks. I know, like, sorry. It's not the stuff I usually get.
Selfish.
My dealer's been in a weird place lately.
Yeah.
And I was like, I understand. And then I'd have the real good stuff.
For you.
For me, yeah. And I'd be like, fuck yeah. Tell me about your dad.
Fuck yeah. Tell me about your life and your trauma, dude.
Your dreams. It does feel that way sometimes. Like I felt that way doing Coke. You're like, this is just, when you're in it, it feels very real.
Yeah.
But when you're out of it and you're sober around people on Coke, it's
my God, it's hilarious. I was around people on Coke the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, as soon as the bag came out, everyone sat down in a circle and literally started talking about family trauma, dude.
Oh, it's the worst. It
was hilarious. It was right as soon as that first sniff came out.
Yeah, people really do. I mean, I think people who don't do drugs, they think of Coke as like, they do Coke and they're like all dressed up and, you know, in their suit and like, fucking sell, buy, fucking, let's go. Start a business, but it's not. It's really just more like, yeah, man, I could have been hugged more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
could have used a little bit more hugs, and someone tries to hug them. Like, come on, man. Like,
hey,
they probably would take the hug. They're open.
It depends. Yeah,
it is weird. Like they're like, yeah, I'll hear everything. Yeah, of course. You tell me, unload it. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
Just make sure there's more Coke, though.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Say whatever you got to say, but you want to do another bump?
Yeah, that's the time limit. It's like as long as I feel high on cocaine, you can tell me, you can go into the nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty about your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law, your dad, whatever.
I want to hear it.
It doesn't matter.
And now the Coke starts to go away, and I go,
time to go.
Yeah, it's getting, I don't know. We all have problems. You know what I mean? That's how I would just be like, oh, yeah. No, I know. We all have issues.
Yeah. Welcome to Two Boroughs. I'm Matt Pavich.
Oh, I'm Peter Revello.
And we're here, baby. We're doing it. This is episode 3. Hey.
Jealous?
Not right now. We didn't do it right now.
No, I'm clean, man. I'm clean.
We're a couple of sober kids these days. But right there what you saw, if we keep that in the episode, that was a little recant.
Why do you feel like, are you nervous about divulging past drug use?
No,
your fans think of you as like a Christian?
No,
a sober Christian.
No, it's just we didn't do the intro. We just sort of got right into it. So not that we have an intro. We literally just say the name of the podcast and our names
and go.
And here's a little song. Two Boroughs is brought to you by Matt Pavich and Peter Revello.
It's not really a song though. That's the song.
That's the song, dude. That was the song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And then, I don't know. I guess what is that, like rock?
Yeah.
Something just exploded.
Yeah.
9/11.
Whoa, dude, come on.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up 9/11 so early in the episode.
Jeez Louise.
It's never too far away from me.
Every fucking episode, Peter.
I don't think we brought up 9/11 before.
No, I'm just kidding. I was in your borough.
I know.
I was in the island of Staten.
Yeah, you didn't text me until you got there, until you were leaving. You're like, I'm leaving. And I'm like,
got there as soon as I got there, I texted you.
Yeah, it was weird. Hey, man, I'm leaving the island. Sorry I missed you. I'm like, oh, I could have got myself ready. You're like, no worries. I'm already on the Verrazano.
That's not what happened.
I'm paying the toll. Gotta go.
At all. That's not what happened at all.
Yeah, and you were deep on the island too. You were Mount Loretto. I don't know if people know about this. It's Staten Island. I
think I was in Tottenville.
No, you weren't.
Oh, okay. I saw a lot of signs that said "Welcome to Tottenville."
You weren't in Tottenville.
Okay. Oh boy, Bella just.
You just called your cat by your girlfriend's name.
Yeah, well, that's why I was in Staten Island.
Oh, weird.
That's why.
Oh, weird. See women as pets, do you, man?
No, I was telling a story about my girlfriend and I got confused. Hey, Bella.
I've never called my cat Jen.
Never?
I'm going to be, yeah, I mean, this isn't even like a bit. I've never called my cat by my girlfriend, my wife's name. Sorry, my wife.
Your wife.
Married.
Yeah.
I forget sometimes.
Okay, so what's worse? Not knowing that you're married or accidentally calling your cat your girlfriend's
You know
name?
the answer. you know, as you were saying, you didn't know the answer.
I knew the answer. But I was on the island of Staten because my girlfriend, Katie, not my cat, is an angel of a woman, and she directs Staten Island Children's Theater. She doesn't direct. She choreographs a Staten Island Children's Theater show.
Yeah, but I noticed where you were, and those kids are rotten.
No, they're not.
They are.
They're not from there. That's just the school that they perform at.
Oh, did they go to that school? Because
No.
that school is like for like the cast. Like that's how you know you really fucked up. Like you go to that school. I'm not even joking.
I know.
Because like it's like, all right, we don't know what to do with you. We already went to the bad school, and now this is like the last rung
You
before.
got kicked out of the bad school.
Yeah, you got kicked out of the
This school
bad
right
school.
before juvie.
Basically, they're like,
There
I don't
was
know.
security. There was a security little hub,
Yeah,
and I thought that's weird for a high school.
and middle school, but
And
it's
then
like
metal detectors. I had to go through a metal detector.
tell you what, man, it's no joke, man. In Mount Loretto.
Yeah. But the show was so cute. They did Legally Blonde, Junior. The kids were singing their little
So what? You
asses
just put
off.
junior at the end of a title, and then that's you go. Oh, it's
No, they took some
kids.
stuff out. They took some stuff out.
like there was no sex.
There was no sex.
Well, why not?
They did. They did keep bend and snapping, which I thought was a little strange.
Band and snap. What is that? I don't understand.
Remember in Legally Blonde? Did you ever see Legally Blonde?
I've seen Legally
Reese
Blonde.
Witherspoon?
I just don't know if it's.
When the hairdresser wants to make love
Oh,
to
it's
the...
Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when she wants
Tour
to...
de force.
Tour de force. She's unbelievable. She gets better and better. It's crazy. Anyways.
So it was good. So it was.
It was incredible, dude. They were these little kids so excited about theater and just fucking dancing and
I don't believe
singing.
it.
You can not do it.
I don't believe it.
Believe what you want.
How
dude.
old are they?
I think 8 to
Come on.
18.
What?
Yeah.
That's a wide range of 8
Well,
to
the
18.
big parts go to the older kids, and then there's an ensemble.
But what it was an 8-year-old going to play? Like if they play a character? I mean, it's going to be weird. You have like a 6 foot. I mean, you're a man at 18, so you have like a 6 foot tall person talking with like a little. No, it sounds good. No, I'm sorry. I'm being negative. It sounds really good. Okay, I didn't.
One of the kids in it was a full-grown man. I did not believe that he was 16 years old. He came out in a suit,
And a
and
mustache.
his voice was deeper than mine.
Well, that's not a surprise.
Okay, and he was a man. He was a manly man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's the janitor.
In the-
I'm 6. Don't worry about it. I go to the school.
I go to school.
I have a passion.
I just love musical theater.
The only thing I love more than sweeping up trash is singing. And then he just starts to bust out a song. But that is, I don't know. But maybe it is good. You know what? Yeah, I have to be
beautiful,
more
dude.
open-minded to these things. And you're right, you know.
It was beautiful.
It could be really good to have children and men and adults in the same play playing counterparts. Like that's, it. Yeah. So
They're not
maybe
man.
it was.
There's 18. That's not a man.
Well, according to the legal system of the
Right.
United
Sure,
States,
sure.
you are an adult.
Sure. One problem I had was I wanted to buy Katie flowers,
Yeah.
and in Tottenville or wherever the fuck I was, where was I?
I don't know. Would that be like?
You just said where I was.
It's not No. Well, Mount Loretto isn't.
Mount Loretto.
Well, yeah. All right.
I was in
okay.
Mount Loretto, and I went to go get flowers, and the nearest flower shop was across the street from a cemetery. So all they had was like,
Sorry.
you know those flowers that go like over a grave?
Yeah, like the big guinea, like the fucking the tremendous assortment of yeah.
And I was gonna get
Flowers.
one for Katie, but like, what was she gonna do? Wear it around her neck?
It's just like, yeah, wish you were here. And but it's like it's a thought that counts, but it would be a comment.
I got her a bagel instead. I got her a bagel and a coffee.
If you can't get them, where did you go to Tonneville Bagels?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah.
It's a good bagel.
It was a good bagel.
Yeah, I used to work there.
That's really funny.
Yeah, I used to work there as a stock boy.
Right on the corner?
Yeah,
It's right on the
I know
corner?
exactly where you are, yeah.
So I was in Tottenville.
Then you were in Tonneville. There's
1 minute away. I was in Tottenville.
That's right. You don't know Staten Island. I mean, you're in Queens, so it's a different world out here. Staten Island, I'll navigate you through.
Okay.
I used to work there at Tottenville Bagels.
Great bagel.
Right.
They make you make your own iced coffee, which I wasn't into. Make the coffee.
We like to respect people. We think that you have the capability to do it.
I have the capability to do it, but if I'm paying for something, I'd like it to.
You're paying for the coffee.
I'd like it to be done for me. I'm not going to tip you if I'm making my own coffee.
No, we don't ask for tip. We're proud people.
There was a bowl.
If you feel like it.
I didn't feel like
it. Maybe someone made you a sandwich.
They did make me a sandwich.
Did you tip them for that?
No.
Fucking scumbag. No? Really? They made you a sandwich.
The bowl seemed to be in front of the cashier.
These opiate addicts made you a sandwich.
The bowl seemed to be in front of the cashier, not the deli or grill station.
You know how it works. It doesn't just go to the cashier. The cashier is the person who least deserves a tip.
But they're closest to the tip bowl, so chances are they're getting in there first.
It's a
you think they pull it with the grill?
I work there.
And they pull it with the grill guys?
Don't you get it?
They pull it with the grill guys.
They pull it with the grill guys.
Oh, my God.
The deli guys.
Full of shit.
The deli guys.
The things you'll go through to make a point, Peter.
I work with a guy named Pete there. He was also named Pete. He was huge, and he smoked crack. And he was like the funniest guy. It was like, oh, man, you're the best, Pete. And then we used to have the parties at the conference house, which is like this wooded area down, whatever, like not far from Tottenville Bagels. And one day he's like, yeah, mind if I come? And we were like, oh, you're like 30, like 35, 38. And we were like 18. And I was like, no, you can't. He's like, no, it'd be cool. I'm like, oh, man, Pete, I can't tell you. You just can't be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, man, there was, I forget what nationality it was, but he was a Muslim dude who would come in and make the bagels. Which is cool.
Pete was Muslim?
No. There was another guy. Pete got into a fight with him because he would throw bacon at the guy. And if you're Muslim, you can't have pork.
We know.
But Pete's little gag was, he would dangle it around, chase him around with bacon.
And you thought that was funny?
It was at the time hysterical. It was really funny.
In
and they hated each other. Yeah, oil and water.
In hindsight,
but and now you go, all right, Pete. Come on, man. Maybe.
Lay off
the crack, man.
And lay off the bacon chasing.
He made some good bagels though, but he was very austere. He was tough to like, that guy.
Yeah, but
he didn't deserve the bacon.
But you loved him.
I love Pete. He was a good man. He still is a good man. I don't think he smokes crack anymore.
That's good. It's always good when you see someone get off the crack, know?
It was a great place to work.
How long did you work there?
I don't know. It was like 16 to 18 or 16 to 9, something like that.
That's so funny, dude.
It was great.
What are the odds that I went to the bagel place that you worked at?
They didn't have a picture of me?
They might have. I wasn't really looking around because I was too busy making my own fucking coffee.
They used to have these porn magazines in the basement. So it's the Spanish guys. I guess if you get so horny, you're making sandwiches and you get so pent up, you go out there and fucking
release one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but I'm sure that's not there anymore. It's under new management. It is under new management. Yeah. So many. I used to get high and go there and just eat all the just pick tuna salad out of a container.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd wear gloves.
I'll tell you what else they didn't do. They didn't give me napkins.
That seems all right. That's an oversight.
I had a greasy bagel with sausage, egg, and cheese.
Oh, that's a good sandwich. Though.
And they did not give me a single napkin.
Well, again, they probably thought of you as someone who could make their own coffee and not get grease all over their body. They probably, but they were wrong.
They were wrong. They were wrong. They were wrong big time.
Oh, I love that place. It was a good time. And then they transferred me to this other bagel. They had 2 bagel places, and
they transferred you to another bagel place.
That's right.
Tell the truth.
No, that's what it was. They were like, "Hey, you're great. You got a lot of potential here. You're a great stock guy, stock boy. You're gonna go far. This is the last to the big leagues."
They transfer you to corporate office.
Get the
corporate office.
And they're like, "There's no porn magazines there."
Right.
But I did. Yeah. So I went. They transferred me to this. I was on Forest Avenue. It's like a.
What did you do wrong? What did you do wrong?
I was molesting the bagels.
What do you mean they really transferred you?
Yeah. I'm not transferred. They're like, oh, we want you to work here too. So I went there, and there was a bunch of old ladies, and I was like this hot 18-year-old, and I've never felt sexually, I never felt like a woman before.
Yeah.
But I felt like I was being Like I was like, these people are electric. Yeah, because I would like clean the top, the flat top, and they were these 50, 60-year-old ladies like, all right, it's time to watch Pete. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
And they would always touch me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, how are you? Like, you know what I mean? And you just want to get a feel.
I get touched at my waiting job by 60-year-old women all the time.
Yeah.
One woman, I swear to God, the other day said, honey. And then she goes, sorry, I just wanted to touch you.
Oof.
And the whole table laughed.
Yeah, it's funny.
And I thought to myself.
Yeah, it's a big joke.
I thought to myself, reverse the sexes. What the fuck would happen here?
Yeah. You'd be out of here in a minute, but you have to go, that's funny. That's really fun. I like how you make me feel.
And then another table of 60-year-old women from Springfield, Massachusetts.
Oh, Massachusetts.
Said they were all going to come to my show, and I comped them. I got 7 comp tickets for you ladies. And what do you think? Do you think they showed up, Pete, by the way I'm acting?
No.
They did not.
Where are they supposed to show up?
New York Comedy Club. I got them 7 comp tickets.
They're a bunch of drug addicts in Massachusetts.
And not one of them showed up.
Bunch of potheads.
They did tip me very well, which was nice.
Well,
but if you're listening out there, I got you 7 comp tickets.
I will fucking kill you.
And not one of you fucking showed up.
And I will kill you now. I'll find you. You don't do that to my boy Matt. You think it's a joke? This isn't a joke. You just falls underneath the podcast. This is serious. I'm going to kill you. Not going to.
Now say it's a joke. You
Okay.
have to say it's a joke for legal
But it's
reasons.
not. Okay. Okay.
For legal reasons, just say it's
All right. It's a joke that I'm going to fucking kill you. So that should absolve us. These fucking bitches.
I couldn't believe it. They were so excited. They told my manager I deserved a raise.
They were just trying to, they were just trying to fuck you. And, I'm surprised you haven't learned that by now. You're like a pretty little lady who's like, this time's different. No, they're just a nice people. No, Matt, they want your dick. Wake up. Wake up. All right? These ladies wanted me. They weren't just nice to me. They touching me all the time. It was awful. And then I smoked dust by accident. And there was a guy.
You smoked PCP?
Yeah, by accident.
At the bagel place?
Well, I had worked the next day, and my brother had like some friends from work, and like there was a dishwasher of who knows what his ethnic background is,
Not
and
important.
it doesn't matter. And they were all smoking blunts and had a scythe, and this one guy had a joint. And so me and my other friend Dylan, we were like little scumbags. So we're like, let's just collect all the clips and smoke them. And there was this one joint clip, and the rest of them were blunts. And there was one joint clip, and I smelled it. It smelled like soap. And I'm just such a fucking moron. I'm like,
fuck it.
who cares?
Yeah.
Well, cool. Smoked it.
PCP.
I was so high. It was like you took 2 hits. I'm like, whoa, I'm really fucked up.
How long were you high for? A couple days?
Not days, but like I was high for a while. And then
Hours.
Hours. I was like in my car, and I'm like, oh shit, I've been fucking high in my car before, but this is different. I am fucking, and I'm driving.
You were driving
I'm still
on
driving.
PCP?
Yeah, I'm still driving. I didn't know it was PCP. I just thought it was really high.
Really high weed?
Yeah, but I thought it was fucking crazy weed, and it wasn't. I was high on dust, driving around. It's like some dust head. So I had to wake up the next day for work, and I woke up like an hour late. I don't wake up late. I'm always ready, and I'm like in a pile of sweat, and just oh God, I gotta go to. So I drove there, and there's a guy who worked Steve. He was like a deli guy, and I was like explaining it to him, like, the fuck happened last night? It's like I smoked a little bit of weed, and I overslept. I was like, I couldn't wake up, and I went in a pile of sweat, and it's like, you smoked dust. Like,
he knew right away.
Steve knew.
Steve knew. It was Steve's dust.
It was Steve's dust. Yeah, he was just like, that's me.
Damn.
Yeah, he knew. So I was like,
I don't
fuck.
think I ever smoked dust.
Yeah, I didn't do it again. It was a one and done. I was like, I'm good with this. Thanks.
I smoked DMT once.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's the only one my friend who's like very familiar with psychedelics was like, nah, it's too much.
It was too much.
It was too much.
The guy was passing around the joint, and he goes, "There's DMT in there," and I go, "Oh, okay." And I was fucked up. I was manic. It was bad.
Manic and on DMT.
Yeah, and then he's passing it around, and it gets to this girl, and he goes, "No, you don't want that. It has DMT in it." And I was like, I had just smoked it and passed it to this girl, and then he goes, "If you've never done it, don't do it." And I was like, "I've never fucking done it." He was like, "Yeah, I don't care about you. I'm talking to the ladies."
Helpless and more sexism.
Bro, I was fucked. Oh man, not good. I was floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got this tattoo that night.
Oh, you really got a tattoo on DMT?
Mm-hmm.
What is that like? I don't know what it is. It looks like an Asian
I said
character.
I wanted a
Arabic?
heart and he drew this.
And you're like, that's good.
I swear to God, I was like, I think it's done.
I wish you could.
And
I
he was
wish
like-
you guys could see it.
He's like, you're right.
$500.
No, free. He just busted out a tattoo machine in the
Oh
middle
my
of this party.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stupid things. Don't do DMT, kids.
How old were you?
This was 5 years ago.
It's a little too.
Too late in the game.
Yeah, a little
Too
late.
old.
Yeah.
Too old.
These are all. I was 18. I was an
Okay,
impish
all right,
boy.
Peter.
I was just.
all right.
I was.
So
I didn't
what?
clueless.
So what? I was in my late 20s doing DMT.
Getting tattooed by strange men. Could happen. You're a late bloomer.
I was a late bloomer.
You know.
You were an early bloomer, huh? I could tell by your body mass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bloomed late. No, early.
Yeah.
Ish.
How tall were you when you were like 18? Same height you are now?
Probably a little bit short. I kept growing. I had like another half an inch in me.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Hell yeah.
Now I'm huge.
Huge guy.
I'm huge.
He's a huge guy. He is a huge guy under there. He doesn't take his jacket off in my house, which we'll get over, but he's a big, strong man.
I don't want to. I want to take it off when I want to take it off.
I know.
I was about to take it off. I'm like, no, don't bend to the will of Matt.
Don't bend to the knee of Pavich.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pavich, I'm Croatian.
Oh, stop bringing it up.
Croatia
You're like
beat
an
Japan,
Albanian. Okay.
and now we're in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Do you care about soccer at all?
No.
Okay, so we'll talk about something.
No,
else.
we could talk about it. I didn't realize that your flag looks like a picnic table. I didn't
Yes.
realize that. I think that's kind of cool.
Not our actual flag. That's like our soccer jersey.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, the flag also has the checks in it.
So it's having a little.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good flag.
It is a cool flag.
But why a picnic table? What do the stripes represent? What is it like when you're outside? You have some.
It means something, but I don't remember what it means.
Right.
I should know this.
It means that we're eating outside, baby.
We love picnics.
It means that
We're Croatian.
We
and
love finger foods.
We love picnics.
We love honey.
We love a hot dog. We love a burger.
come on.
Yeah. But who doesn't? No, it does mean something, and I cannot remember, and that's embarrassing. I hope my
Right.
dad does not watch this
It's,
episode.
you're not a good Croat.
I'm not a
Is
good
it Croat or Croat?
Croat.
Croat, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're a horrible Croat.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to make sure I get it right. So you're the worst Croat. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good.
But we're in it, baby. We're in the fucking quarterfinals.
But you beat Japan. I feel like that's not really impressive.
All right. Why do you say that?
Why do I say that?
Japan had a good team.
They had a good team this year.
Yeah.
No, not to say they're not physically on par or anything. I just think they're not known as soccer. Like I
No.
thought they're more like a baseball.
Yes.
There must be another thing that they do. There must be another sport. So it's Fuck, I don't know what I know they play baseball. So I thought
love
them as a baseball. Like I thought maybe
they-
soccer was a little too European for them.
No,
But
they love baseball. They had a good team. They have 8 players that play in the German league. I mean, they really they have some talent on the team. I mean, we should have beat them and not went to penalty kicks, but soccer's a weird game, man. It's like you can dominate. We had like 65% of possession and we still fucking tied 1-1.
And by we you mean the Croats.
The Croats.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Croatia. You don't say we when you're talking about your sports team?
No, I try not to because it's like I try to, I'm like a grown person, like a
Right.
grown up, so I don't want to be like, oh, the Yankees, we won. It's like, no, you guys won. I'm happy about it, but
Yeah.
I didn't participate in the winning.
Right.
I was just on this. Yeah, go.
But you don't think your yes helped at all? Your
No.
support?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a void.
Okay.
It's shouting into a bottomless pit.
Yeah. I think that every guy in the whole world has a a soccer player doppelganger.
Okay.
It's a theory that I'm really trying
Every
to work.
person in the world.
Every guy that you've ever met, you could go, oh, if you know about soccer, you could go, oh, he looks like this person.
I guess mine would be David Beckham.
Yeah.
Because if I had to gun to my head, and it's funny you brought it up because it's like, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm probably like, yeah, that's probably my doppelganger.
Absolutely.
David Beckham.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yours would be what, one of the Japanese players? Or?
No, Mario Mandzukic.
I don't know. Is that Croatian too?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
a Croatian guy. I look just like him.
Okay. Well, that's great. You got Mario and I got
Dave,
the big guy.
the big guy. Did you see that commercial he's got with Peyton Manning right now?
No.
It's very funny. It's very funny.
I can't wait to check out a funny commercial.
Fuck you, dude.
No, I just fuck it. I have like so many things to do today. And that's gonna go to the top of the list.
Top of the list. Check out a funny ad.
My wife's
It's
like,
not even the Super Bowl.
No,
Honey, what are you doing?
Wait, shut the fuck up. You shut up. Shut the fuck. I'm watching this really funny. Matt said it was funny. It's David Beckham, Peyton Manning. First time ever. They don't play the same sport.
YouTubing a commercial is an insane thing to do, right?
It's not good.
It's not good. But people do it.
But people
especially
do.
around the Super Bowl. Oh, I have to see that commercial everyone was talking about. Oh, God, they got us by the balls, dude.
That really annoys me because I like football a lot. And then like my wife's friends would do that. Like they'd watch it ironically. They go, oh, we're going to have a snack bowl and watch the commercials. I'm like, I did it 1 year and I was just filled with vitriol. I'm like, you guys are fucking, it's disrespectful. How could you do this? These people are laying their these perfect gladiators. These modern day gladiators are going to battle for you. And you're talking about the dip. You fucking clowns. Oh, I'm playing the sports ball. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Sports ball?
Yeah.
That's what you got?
It's not good.
You in your ivory tower. That's where you come on. Sports ball. Get fucked.
Get fucked.
All right? I'm full of it today. I am sorry.
It's
I
okay.
got to bring it down, man.
No, I love it.
I'm raging.
I love it.
I need a zen. Hold on.
Have a zen. My girlfriend keeps asking me why I'm posting about soccer and like why I'm Instagramming about the Croatian national team. And she's like, I didn't even know you liked soccer. And I was like,
I didn't know that either.
And I was like, this happens every 4 years. It's bigger than soccer. It's about, national pride. And fucking 4 years ago, we weren't even together. She didn't even know me. So she didn't know last time. Croatia made it third in the world in the last World Cup.
Yeah, I remember you brought
Second in the world. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Second in the world.
Second best.
Second best. They lost to France. It was crazy. If that happens again, I don't know.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu. Sacre bleu. The French are good.
Yeah.
Mbappe. You know who that is?
Again, I watched one. I watched like a third of a game, and it was when the United States beat Iran, and that felt good.
Did.
But then they lost to the Netherlands.
That was a big game. That was for women. That was for the gays.
What do you mean? What was? Oh, Iran.
U.S. beating Iran. Yeah.
Yeah. It was, and they showed this very hot Iranian lady, which I liked, and then I'm like, wait a minute, Iran's not. Wait a minute, maybe I was too quick to judge, but they got some they got some lookers over there.
I saw somebody tweet like if she needs to escape persecution.
Oh, you saw her too?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess everyone's. Yeah, how could you
she
not?
Was,
diamond in the rough, right?
Yeah. A diamond in the rough.
You like that? That's
I do.
Pretty good.
I see that you shaved.
Yeah. I'm
the
trying.
First episode you had a full beard.
I know.
Second episode you had just the stash, right?
No, I buzzed it down.
Buzzed it down.
Now I'm clean.
And now you're clean.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm trying to navigate my mental illness, and I always feel like a good way to jumpstart, way to get out of a depression. Quick shave.
Yeah.
Like 1950s, techniques to avoid depression.
I got a shave today.
Oh, from the Dominican people?
No, I cheated on my Dominican barber.
Ooh, puppy.
I had an hour and a half to kill in the city. I said, let me just get a shave. And this guy, it took 40 minutes.
To shave you?
And he wouldn't stop, dude. It stopped by me going, okay, I think that's enough. I swear to God, dude. I go, my skin hurts. He goes, no, I'm almost finished. I go, no, it's over. You did too much. I'm bleeding. I was bleeding.
Were you really?
Yeah, right here. I was bleeding. And he thought he wasn't finished. I was like, buddy, I don't know how close you're trying to get.
He wanted to kill you.
He was trying to kill me.
No.
Morocco's playing Spain on the TV. I want to watch that. I thought it was going to take 20 minutes tops.
Tops.
Hot towel. Then he puts the shaving cream on. Then he takes the shaving cream off. Then he puts shaving cream on again.
What?
It was crazy. It was insane. I'll never go there again.
This is like his first day.
It might have been.
And he wasn't Dominican.
No.
What was he?
Russian.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, they're just.
I had to tell him to stop.
Vladimir. That's enough.
Stop what you're doing in Ukraine.
Stop doing what you're doing on my face, and stop what you're doing in Ukraine. Okay. Now here's some rubles. Did you tip him?
Yeah,
You tipped him, but not the decent bagel people. And
I did
humble.
tip the bagel person. I was doing it for
So it was
joke.
like a joke. It's like
Yeah.
a joke.
It was
It's not
a
a
joke.
joke, man.
It was a joke.
You're a good
I thought
guy.
It was funny, and I thought that was a good, well-timed joke.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. Well, yeah. So now I'm shaved. I feel good. You
Yeah.
know, for how long? Who knows?
For how long? Who knows?
Trying to just be better.
Are you in a smashing?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I mean, a little,
A
but
light
like
one?
always. I mean, anytime you pursue this, I feel like stand up it doesn't help with the highs and the lows. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm the best, and then you're like, I should. Oh boy,
Go in the river.
and it's enough.
Yeah.
Go in the river.
Yeah.
Hang it up. Go to Mount Loretto. Just be with my people.
Well, you are so funny, man, and the world will find out about that soon.
Yeah. I hope so. Get on it, people. I fucking need. If you don't listen to this podcast, I will kill myself.
See,
Is that what you want?
That's incentive.
Yeah.
That's an incentive.
It's not a joke. Like the way I
Stop saying it's not a joke. You're doing the opposite of what you're supposed to do. You have to say everything is a joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not gonna kill those nice women in Springfield, and I'm not gonna kill myself.
Yeah. See? That's okay. You did it.
All right.
You did enough.
All right.
You
No,
did
I'm
enough.
not. There won't be a murder-suicide in Springfield anytime soon. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you still want to do this, but we teased the Santa Claus story. I don't know if
Yes.
you want to do that?
100% we're telling the Santa Claus
I don't
story.
mean, yeah, I
It's
should have
Christmas,
found a better
dude.
way to navigate into it.
No,
But I
that
just
was
felt like-
perfect.
Okay. Well, we were talking, if you're just coming in now, we were talking last episode about like bad jobs you have, and like there's a lot of stuff you have to do for like stand up, like you can't have like a normal job. You have to,
Do something so weird.
so weird. And I was doing Postmates for a while. Like this is probably 5-6 years ago. And I was not making any money. It was the worst. And then my friend was like, oh, this guy I'm working for, he has you dress up as Santa Claus, and you go to these places and you're just Santa Claus for 3 hours. Pay $75 an hour. Pretty good cash.
Really good.
That day. Bam, get out of here. And I was desperate. I was like, fuck, all right, man, I need money. And then Christmas is coming. So
Yeah.
I'll dress up like Santa Claus. And like I go to his place. Man, it's so crazy. So I go to his place. I have to dress up and all. It's a very involved suit. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't just like a quick 1-2. It's like the boots, the belt, the coat, everything,
The beard.
the glasses, every little detail.
Yeah. You have
So-
a bag?
Yeah, I have
A
this-
velvet bag?
Yeah, no, I didn't have the velvet bag. I had a little pouch, and he gave
Okay.
me like candy. You used to hand out candy as you do it and ring a bell and whatever.
Yeah.
So it was my first one, the only one. The first one, the only one that I did was he's like, all right, so you go to this school in Jamaica, Queens, and the people will meet you and they'll tell you what to do. So I'm like, all right. So I'm in like Jamaica, Queens, and I'm like already like reluctant to do it because I'm like, I don't want to this is like, what am I doing? Like I'm dressing up like Santa Claus. Apparently, also Tim Dillon used to work for him.
Hilarious.
Yeah, and he was like, the guy who ran the thing was like, this guy, as long as you're not like Tim, all right. He was the worst. He was a very bad Santa Claus, and I just need you to do a little bit better than that guy. And it was before
Tim
he was
Dillon
famous.
Is a very famous stand-up comedian and podcaster.
Who also dressed up like Santa Claus.
Hilarious. You check him out, especially if you're a weirdo.
Yeah, and he was just like really railing into Tim Dillon. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, it's kind of funny. It's just like, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
Yeah.
When you're Santa Claus, you're serious.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck. All right. So I get to Jamaica, Queens, and I'm like, all right, all right, I'm trying to get myself hyped up. Like, all right,
Yeah.
let's do this. All right. You're going to make these kids smile.
Uh-huh.
All right. This is it's not the exact thing you want to do, but you're here now. Make the most of it. So I'm like getting dressed, whole thing, amping myself up. Like, all right, these kids, I'm going to be a good Santa Claus.
Looking in the mirror? Were you looking in the
it
mirror?
was so weird. You're
Bathroom
like,
mirror?
just Santa Claus is looking back at you, and you feel like a fraud. You're just like a 26-year-old loser. And you're like, fuck, I should have become
How
a
did it come
fireman.
to this?
I should be putting on a fireman's outfit instead of a Santa, like a child,
Yeah.
So I'm like, fucking shit. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm trying to get myself psyched up, and I walk in to the cafeteria where I'm expecting kids to be, and it's not for kids. It's for mentally disabled adults. And not just adults, they're geriatric. They're old as shit. And
Old as shit.
that was a lot. That was a lot because I was like, oh shit. Like I wasn't on secure ground. And now I'm just fucking floating. Now
Yeah.
I'm just like, now I have like 80-year-old people with Down syndrome coming up to me like, Santa, when are you coming to my house? I'm like, I should be sitting on your lap. Like, what is this? This isn't the way it should be. and I'm ringing the bell. You know what I mean? Like, was I a good boy? I'm like, you're the best boy. It's a grandfather looking at me. I'm telling he's a good boy. You're a good boy, Herbert. And I fucking. So like I'm really like slinking away. Like there's really no, like when you're in a Santa Claus outfit, there's nowhere to hide. You know, like you are
the center of attention.
Yeah, you're bringing the Christmas cheer, and I'm like trying to like slink away, and all these people are coming up to me, and I had candy. I was giving out candy, and like I was like, all right, that's good. At least I have candy. You know what I mean? They're gonna like me no matter what. I don't have to put on the whole Santa thing. I have candy. So I'm giving out candy. They're thrilled. They love it. I don't know what it is, but yeah, these geriatric, mentally disabled people love candy. So the woman running it, she comes up to me. She like pulls me aside, and she's like, can't give it out to certain people. They go into a diabetic coma, and I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, okay, like so like now I'm giving candy to others and to some and not others, and now I feel bad, because like this one guy came up to me. He's like, Santa, why aren't you giving me candy? And I was like, he's like, is it because I'm on the naughty list? And I had to be like, yeah, that's right. You're a bad person. That's why you're not getting candy right now, because you're not good. And that didn't feel great. Because he doesn't know I'm saving his life. You know what I mean? I'm keeping him away from a diabetic coma, but what's the cost? You know what I mean? Did the end justify the means? I had to tell a developmentally disabled grandfather that he's not good. He's a naughty, and that sucked. So that wasn't great for me, and it put a damper on the whole thing.
Oh my God!
And I kind of like muscled through it. I did the whole thing, and then they were very complimentary. The people, they were very nice.
Of course,
they were very grateful that I was there, and they were like, you were so good. The last Santa Claus, he was awful.
Yeah,
it wasn't Tim Dillon, but it was someone else. Like, he was so awful. He came in and stole all of our booze.
Yeah,
he cleared us out, and I was like, what the fuck? What kind of life is this? What kind of life am I? I'm getting praised for not stealing alcohol.
You ever do it again?
No, that was the only one.
Of course.
I can't do this.
Yeah.
He didn't even tell me. He did not tell me.
You gotta tell people that.
Come on, give me a heads up. Yeah. I'm thinking it's for kids, and it's fucking.
Never did it cross your mind that it would be adults.
Just too many chromosomes, and just a lot of years, and they don't. Oh man, the dentures were falling out, talking to me. I was like, Jesus Christ, and I just have to act like I'm honest. That's a seasoned Santa gig.
Yeah.
That's not a first time Santa gig.
You can't throw a rookie Santa.
You give that to somebody who's been around a veteran.
Yeah.
You don't give that to some new guy.
I'm
not even sure he wants to do it.
That reminds me of two things.
That's my Santa Claus story.
Oh my God, it's so funny. That reminds me of two things. When we were like 13, there was this guy in the neighborhood that would pay boys
I'm listening.
to come over and just stomp on VHS tapes.
What?
Yeah.
It just he paid nothing weird.
Paid you $100.
Whoa.
He would just video you stomping on VHS tapes.
The videoing, you go.
Yeah.
If you got to remember it, and you go, all right, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just between me and you.
Not cool. I never did it, but.
So you're drawing a parallel between me dressing up like Santa for. Let me get this straight.
No,
so in your story, which one am I exactly? Am I the lecherous old man that has strange fucking kids stomp on obsolete technology?
It reminded me of weird things that people do for money. That's what it reminded me of.
I see. So in the story, I'm the neighborhood kid this hapless neighborhood
kid who needs a 50 bag of marijuana, so he stomps on VHS tapes. Yes, you are.
Wow.
And it reminds me of another thing. Me and Giulio Gallerati, who's a very funny stand-up comedian and podcaster.
Yeah, I heard
love that guy. He used to book these senior home comedy shows. Middle of the day, we would show up to a senior living facility and do stand-up for the people that lived there.
It's a tough one.
Very tough. But they were always fun. They were happy to see us.
Yeah,
they were
grateful.
happy to see anyone. They didn't really get our jokes, and we were new in comedy, so we shouldn't have been doing it, but they had a good time for the first three. The fourth one, Giulio can't make it. So I bring my friend Tom Cassidy. You know Tom Cassidy.
Man, he's got one speed, man.
He's got one speed. We were also an hour and a half late because of traffic. So by this time, they've already eaten and they're already starting to play cards. Okay? You don't fuck with old people playing cards. This is their favorite part of the day. So we mosey in, Tom Cassidy's hosting, and he says something to this old guy, and this old guy stands up. He must have been 75 years old. He goes, "I'll knock you on your fucking ass."
But he might. I mean,
he was a big boy.
Yeah.
He was a big man. Tom Cassidy's not a small guy either. He's pretty tall,
right,
but he's lanky.
Yeah, I feel like.
And I don't think Tom Cassidy could fight. No offense to you, Tom. But Tom Cassidy, very funny comedian. So there's just this back and forth happening in the old folks' home where Tom Cassidy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry I offended you." And the guy's like, No, you don't understand. I'll knock you on your ass, smart Alec. And he walks out.
Not a smart Alec.
Yeah.
How dare you?
And he walks out, and Tom does not recover. And
No, he can't recover.
No, and the whole show just sort of goes to shit. People are playing cards. Literally, no one's looking up from their bridge game or whatever, Rummy 500.
And I feel like when you're new in comedy, you're like, I have to do the time. And it's like, you don't. Just
I was so new in comedy that I was like, I'm going to turn them.
Oof.
You know?
Yeah, you don't know yet.
When you see a bad show and you go, I'm going to get these old people. These old people are going to be on my side by the end of the show.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Wait till they see what I'm going to bring. Wait till they hear this dick joke I've been working on for 6 years.
Yeah, the guy's like, I can't even see it anymore. It hasn't worked in a long time. Talk about Metamucil.
We love Metamucil here. My fiber. Talk about my fiber pills.
Nursing homes are fucking. Oof. Two of my grandmothers. Well, that makes sense. But both of my grandmothers were in nursing homes at two separate times, and I was like, I remember when the last one died. I'm like, I need a break.
Yeah.
So I was like,
smell.
It's you sound like the guy from The Matrix, Agent Smith, whatever. He's like, it's the smell, and he's like talking about how much he hates, and it is the smell.
He's talking about what in The Matrix?
He's talking about like the world. He's like the repulsed by the world.
I'm talking about old
smell.
folks' homes.
I was saying
smell.
you sounded like him, but yes,
yeah,
I understand.
Ugh.
It is that, and then like just the lunatics, some of them,
just rotting flesh, dude.
And I was like walking through, and one woman was just like, "How about the devil?" And I'm like, "What the?" I'm just, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I visited my grandmother a lot, and I was I was there.
That's really sweet.
She didn't know who I was sometimes.
That sucks.
But she was angry. It was weird. She would like try to throw shit at me. I'm like, "Oh, it's cool," but like, "No, I'm doing you." So I'm like, "What's the right thing to do here?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just stayed, let her throw stuff. Because how hard can a 100-year-old throw? You just catch it.
I feel like you throw gas. You got a good arm?
That's decent.
Yeah.
It's decent, yeah.
What mile per hour is you throwing?
Well, I've been to Dave & Buster's recently, and we've measured. I couldn't break 80. That was sad to me. Yeah, I got up to like 77, 78.
Okay.
But my boy Creep was hitting like 83, 84. He never played baseball before.
Good for Creep.
Yeah, and he didn't have a dad. So like if he could have been a pitcher if he had a father, but he didn't. So now he's not a pitcher.
Yeah. Well, 83 is not really going to get you to the majors.
From a guy who never played baseball.
And that's at Dave & Buster's. Who knows if the thing's even working properly?
No, it was working. I know when it's working right. And it was spot on. I don't know what. I didn't cast any doubt on your stories.
I'm just okay. I'm not casting
my
doubt.
My boy Creep throws gas.
Okay,
straight up.
Your boy Creep goes. Your boy
Period.
Creep throws gas. Period.
Period.
Yeah.
Did she perioded?
Oh man, that's funny.
But yeah, so what happens? Were you able to turn the old people? Or they
no. I bombed my fucking dick off.
Boo.
It was terrible. One of the worst shows I've ever done. But we had a great time. I wanted to revisit that idea with Julio and go back to the old folks' home and like bring a camera guy because I think it's just so funny.
Do you think that if I was 75 and you see these young people like, we're going to take videos and I'm like, oh.
No, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't go like this.
I know. I just assume.
We'd have a camera guy and we would
just fucking just get pictures of people just like,
yeah.
Oh, like you see, like
yeah. This is them smiling, like
I am killing.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I mean, yeah. Let me know. I'd love to do it.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't.
I would know. I think I got some stuff that old people would like.
Yeah, you do.
You ever feared death?
Bit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My horse bit.
How's that coming? Are you editing the
special? Yeah, it's coming together. I have a friend doing it, so it's always like,
yeah,
you know, I'm not paying for it, so you can't be like, let's go, buddy.
Right.
You go,
right,
thank you for taking your time.
You. Yeah.
So that's where I'm at, you know. But when it comes out, man, it's gonna change everything.
It's gonna change your life.
It's gonna
Peter
change my
Revello.
life. It's gonna change my life, and now everyone's gonna know this guy. Now this guy.
You got a name for it yet?
No, I don't know. I'm gonna name it. Maybe
Okay.
it's Peter Revello does stand-up comedy. That's probably what I'm gonna. How much more work do I have to do?
You got to think of a fucking name, you idiot.
Nudnik. They're gonna call me a Nudnik.
What's a nudnik?
That's like I think it's Jewish. Might be a Yiddish way to go. You know, like you idiot.
A dunce.
Yeah.
When you said dunce on the first episode, that really sent me.
It's a good one because it sounds because it's not a curse, but it has like some very hard
dunce.
Yeah. You're a fool.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy that they used people with, you know, you put a dunce cap on, like that's how you discipline a child.
Yeah.
In like the 50s and 60s, like you put on this dumb fucking hat because you're a dumb
Sit
kid.
in the corner.
And you sit in the corner, and everyone looks. Oh, he's wearing the dumb hat. He must be dumb. And people
look how that generation turned out.
Yeah, I know.
Great.
Yeah, they're doing
just
great.
Fine.
Yeah.
None of them left their families.
Yeah, I don't think people realize that it's all a wash. No matter what you do, people are like, oh, that's bad, and what we're doing is bad.
Everything's bad.
Everything's bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Nothing's good.
Yeah. What we want you to take away from listening to this podcast is that nothing is good.
Okay?
But the upside
Peter
is nothing
was
is
joking.
permanent.
Yeah. Nothing's permanent either.
So that's also a plus.
This podcast is not even permanent.
Why would you say that? Things are going really well.
And neither is my December 15th show in Long Island. So come to that. I have a show in December 15th in Long Island. I'm very excited about it. You can buy tickets on my Instagram, Matt Z Pavich. Please buy tickets.
Matt, where is this show?
It's somewhere in Long Island. I want to say Governor. No, but it's not Governor's.
Yeah. I used to work there someday. They're real
it's
Italian friendly.
It's not Governor's.
It's not Governor's.
No, it's like in a bar somewhere, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be very fun. You should buy tickets. Tell a friend.
So if you're
Come
on Long
see me
Island,
on Long Island on December 15th.
get on the Wantagh Expressway and get over to Matt's show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's on the Wantagh Expressway, but
you don't know that.
I don't know that actually.
You don't know that.
I'll post directions on my Instagram.
Probably is. Matt. Plugs. If you want to see me, come to my house. Come to my apartment. I'll give you some binoculars. I put on a little show for you. And I don't know. I don't think I have anything. Do I have anything? What's this, December?
This will probably come out tomorrow.
No, I don't know. I can't think of anything. I wasn't prepared to do plugs. This is the first time we're doing plugs. Matt,
I wasn't doing
I
wasn't planning a plug. I
just like, might as well.
I got a show. I'm trying to sell tickets.
Okay.
No pressure for you to sell anything.
Fuck,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
If you want to, I'll
just say Merry Christmas or something.
Well, it's not. We're gonna have one before that. If you want to come to Staten Island, I'll show you around. You want to be my friend? Just come by.
Thank you for listening to Two Boroughs. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a review. Please leave a review if you're listening on Apple Podcasts.
Or I will kill myself.
We will do a murder suicide. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.